I am going to talk about today. Okay, today's topic is, of course, I have this, right? Sticky note. Sticky note technique takes 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, okay, I write what I'm going to talk about, the topic. 5 minutes, and then I'll stretch out stories, right? I talk about, I usually have like 15 to 20 minutes with these, right? That's a simple technique. My mentor, Evan Carmichael, taught me how to do this, and then it's been working well, right? So this is the things. It's hard to read it because, I just I write down like really no good. Anyway, so I am going to talk about rewrite your story. You can rewrite your story. You can change your story. If your life is going well, keep it going. Congratulations. Hey, Aman. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining. If your life is going well, wonderful, just keep going. But if you feel like I don't know, it's just my life is hard, I am stuck, I'm struggling, like every day, I'm not happy. I wake up and I just oh my god, another day, and I go to bed I want to go to bed, I just oh my gosh, nothing happens. Oh my, if you are like that, you gotta rewrite your story. Yes, you're allowed to. And you can write your story again and again, as much as you want. Okay? You don't have to stick to one story if it's something not good. Well, I do all the time, right? So many times a day. And then I've written my stories, rewritten my stories so many times in my life. And you're allowed to do that. Okay? So, there was a little example. When I heard, right, I have to write whole entire my stories. This is not going well. Hey, happy Friday, Gavin. Okay, I was watching Sarah Blakely. She's a founder of Spanx, right? Her movie? I'm not her movie. Her video. And then it says, Sarah Blakely said, when she's trying to sell, while she's trying to go in, what her life, it was nothing going well, and she was stuck. And then she said loudly, I will rewrite the story. I will change the director. I will change what is called story, screenwriter, everything myself, actress, everything. I will rewrite my stories, and I'm gonna start my own stories. And that's the moment. And then her life changed, right? If you want to know Sarah Blakely, you can check it out. Evan Carmichael's videos, YouTube. He's got really awesome videos about Sarah Blakely too. Anyway, so when I just see it, I just when I saw her video saying like that, I just I can rewrite my stories for sure. I know I've been doing that without thinking about it, but after that, I just I put my intention to write my stories. When I write my stories, I tell myself for sure I do change my life. And I'm allowed to change my life. Right? It's your life. Your life is not somebody else. Right? Anyway, so that's about it. So what I'm gonna share about a few things. What did I rewrite? Right? Rewrite my story. Okay. I used to be so afraid to drive highway. I used to be so afraid take subway. Okay. So my story was, I'm that person, I cannot drive highway. I'm that person, I will, I was so afraid to drive highway. Driving highway was scary. And then subway too, I would not be able to take subways because subway would take me nowhere, right? Like I was afraid I get in the subway and then just like I missed the stop and then just subway took me somewhere nowhere. And I was just like in the middle of nowhere and just like, where am I? Where am I? Right? That story. You still have the stories, right? So I could rewrite the story. Why did I want to rewrite my story? Because so many years ago, I started watching Evan Carmichael's movie. And then, not movie, the videos, right? And then there was an opportunity, Evan said, I have a fan meeting day. So I just like, I really wanted to go see Evan, right? To say, thank you for helping to change my life. That's all I wanted to let him know, right? And then, but in order to go see Evan, to say thank you, I had to drive a highway, and I had to take a subway. There you go. I just like, oh, you know what should I do? I really want to go see him to say thank you. So I just like, I have to rewrite my story. Hey, good morning or evening, but thank you for coming, Faith. Thank you. So I did it. I decided to do that because you know what? I just didn't want to regret. So I wanted to, I rewrite my stories. So I just like, okay, in order to do that, this is actually, so these are what I did to rewrite my stories. Okay, my story was I was afraid to drive highway, and then I was afraid to take subway, right? But if I kept afraid, if I don't know what I said, but that's okay. I wouldn't be able to see Evan. I wouldn't be able to say thank you to Evan. But I really wanted to say thank you to Evan. So, but this is action that I did today. So I did to change the stories, right? So I hope maybe help for some of you guys, right? For some areas you want to rewrite the story. First, if you wanted to change your story, right? Your life, actually, to rewrite. First is commit to rewrite. Yeah, just easy. Just commit. Just commit yourself that I am not gonna be afraid of, I'm gonna be the person not gonna be afraid to drive highway anymore. Just to commit. You don't even need to get on the highway. Because everything starts from commitment, right? That's why I believe. Okay, action number two is write down a small actions, what you can do, what you can rewrite. So what did I do? So to drive a highway, actually, I Googled it. It's the map. Make sure I check. Okay, this is I get on. This is I exit, right? And then it's in my head. I had simulations like I'm driving highway smoothly. Just kind of like you have to imagine. You have to have a visions like that. Okay, I'm doing good. It's everything smooth. It's a nice weather. There's no traffic. There's no crazy people. So I was just like kind of, imagining it. I was driving smooth, just highway, no problem. So that's the smallest actions. One of the smallest actions. I wasn't even driving yet, right? And then, of course, once I get on the highway, that simulations really helped actually. Hey Terry, good morning. Okay, so once it's in the head, and then what are you gonna do? Take your actions, right? Take your action. So, and I took actions, but I didn't drive from Niagara Falls to Toronto. That's too much for me. Okay. But I just like, okay, you know what? At least I could drive from Niagara Falls. It's called Burlington. It's like 45 minutes driving. And it's not crazy traffic just before. After Burlington to Toronto, no way. I'm sure whoever knows what the situation living that area, they know what I'm talking about. So it's a easier road highway to take it actually from Niagara Falls to Burlington. It's not too hard actually. So I did it, and then another part is I was afraid of taking subways, right? So what did I do to rewrite that way I can take a subway? I'm gonna be the person that I can take subway no problem. I'm not afraid of taking subway anymore. What did I do was the smallest action was Google it. I Googled it and Google, and then like and what is it called, like transit, right? The timetables, how to go. There is an app, and then you can just kind of, it shows when there's an app for Toronto, some, I forgot, the railway or something too. I don't remember the name, but okay, so it has an app, shows you really nicely, easy. Okay, this is, you get off the Union Station, and then you walk 5 minutes, and then that's another way. Enter. You go to take a subway, right? This is the way, and you go to right, and that right shows are really easy. So I took all the screenshots, so I don't get lost. So, and then after that, I follow like the picture, screenshot by screenshot. And then I made it to Evan's place. And I met Evan. And then I told Evan what I wanted to say. Right? And then after that, I'm part of Movement Makers right now. Kind of happily ever after, right? So anyway, do you have something you want to change? Your life you wanted to change? You can rewrite your stories. Okay? You're the director, you're the actor, right? And you're the screenwriter. You are everything. This is a movie. Your life is a movie, right? You can end whatever you want, right? So, I'm still playing my movie, right? Right now is, I'm an actress, right? And then who is try no matter what. It's like sometimes get messy, sometimes I fell on my face, and sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes show up in weird costume. But I commit actually, but you know what? It's like my movie I know the end. I can rewrite all the story, but I know the end. I know my end is gonna be happy end, and then I'm going to say on my deathbed, right? Just before I die, I just like, you know what? I'm happy with my life. I did everything I wanted. I wanted to say that. My end of my movie, right? So anyway, go ahead. Give yourself permission. If you're not happy, you're stuck, rewrite. And then take a smallest action to start your movie. Anyway, thank you so much. I am going to use Tessa Murray technique, right? I'm just gonna scroll down and I'm gonna say thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Yamagen-san. Thank you, Aman. Thank you, Gavin. And thank you, Faith, like gravity. Oh, you're so sweet. And thank you, Terry, Movement Makers, Thank you. You're such an inspiration. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right. Anyway, I shouldn't say anyway. I have to sometimes really pay attention. Shouldn't say, I always get into trouble by Tessa Murray. Because I say always just anyway, right? Those was just I use so much. Ah, here you are, Tessa, right? I was just talking about you. You must have heard me. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I said that again, right? Certain words. I was talking to Tessa. Like I tend to use a certain words so often, and I get into trouble with from you, Tessa. Like I use just or like anyways. I am going to pay attention, right? She's my English teacher too, Tessa. So I really appreciate it too. Yeah, I rewrite the story again, right? I used to tell myself that I couldn't speak good English, but I got tired of hey Mi-chan. I got tired of my stories that I've been here for 25 years, Canada, and then my story was I am the woman from Japan, living here for 25 years, who's still making excuses that, I don't know, who's still telling like not be able to speak perfect English. It's just like, no, I get tired of my living my stories. So I'm gonna rewrite the story, right? So now I tell myself, I am a woman, right? Live in Canada, from Japan, live in Canada for 25 years. And then I'm willing to challenge whatever I want to grow. So I am pretty sure my English skills getting better, right? So thank you for watching. I trust you have a great Friday. All right. Oh my gosh, everybody showed up. Hi, Yoshimi-san. Okay, thank you so much for watching. All right, ja, have a great afternoon. No, afternoon. That's okay. Okay, have a great Friday, everybody. Bye.